Off the faceoff, puck in the Massena zone. Massena's Joy picking up the loose puck in behind the net. Frankie's headman pass comes to Kerwin. Kerwin steps by a check, moves it ahead on the wing. Mike Lapointe to Seth Service across the blue line, trying to drop it back to Lapointe. It's knocked away on the defense by Sylvester, and he dumps it down the ice. I don't think it's going to go far enough for icing. Nope, they wave it off. Joy corrals it, feeds it over to Kerwin for Massena. Up along the boards, he's ridden into the boards, but the puck squirts free to Frank Joy. Here comes Joy from Massena, leading the attack across the blue line. Quick shot, glove save by Jared Zambito. Doug Hackett and Mauro Kringoli for the little. No score, just underway. Back to the blue line. TJ Rochford deflected right on the rebound, and a save made, and a good one by. Good save made by Jared Zambito. Off the faceoff, again won by Massena. This time it goes over on the other side. Dion, his shot, and the puck is knocked down. Back to the point it comes. From Blaze to Dion, his shot knocked down, and PJ has to retreat to the neutral zone and flip it back in. Massena has to get onside. Picking it up is Dudley, the freshman defenseman for Aquinas. His pass intercepted. He picks it up again in behind the net. Picked up by Pribble. He's got it side of the net, but Dudley poke checks it into the corner. Pribble again tries to come up with it. Back checking is Jeff Camilio for Aquinas, and he flips it around the boards. Kept in at the point by Massena again. Puck in the corner. After it is Pribble. Pribble flips it in behind the net. Picked up there by Kavanaugh, the junior defenseman. He loses it to Pribble behind the net. Pribble in the corner. Back to the point. Rochford winds. His shot deflected, and it didn't get through. And here come the Little Irish. They break out to neutral ice. Dion's there to break up the play. Picked up there by Service. He overskates and back the other way into the zone. It's Doug Hackett. Tebow trying to stop it in behind the net. Dion picks it up. Both teams making a change now as the puck comes out to center ice. Here's Service. Service flips it in the corner as the O'Shea line comes out. O'Shea, Courier, and Scotty Service. Puck around the boards, and here come the Little Irish again as their third line moves it down the ice. Puck in behind. Picked up there by Brooke Tebow, but doesn't get it out of the zone. Here's a shot by Sylvester. Knocked down in front, the rebound. Big save by Tebow, and he holds on there to take the draw. The puck bounces, still sits in the circle, finally comes free to Kerwin. Kerwin flips it ahead, and Service just dumps it down the ice. Massena killing penalties in the Little Irish end. Kavanaugh trying to move it ahead. It's deflected as Spanberg in there for checking. Puck bounces in the slot, and now it's cleared to Corey, and Corey moves it down ice. Here's an opportunity for Ferrari. Ferrari gets tied up by Joy, and Joy leaves the puck. Here's Service. Service flips it ahead. It comes out to neutral ice. Spanberg trying to come up with it. Joy, the defenseman for the Irish, is there. Dumping it back in the Massena zone. Dumped right back down the ice by Frank Joy. Down to 50 seconds left in the man advantage. Right back comes Kavanaugh. Moving it ahead on the wing, Ferrari. Ferrari has it knocked away by Spanberg. Here comes Josh. Turning it back the other way. Spanberg in on the right wing side and flips it in the corner as Massena's still killing. Puck in behind. Joy for the Irish, flipping it in the corner to Kavanaugh. Rips it around the boards. Joy from Massena keeps it in to Service. Service has it knocked off his stick. The puck comes free. Corey, poke checked away from him. Down to 20 seconds left in the power play. Now Service throws the check. The puck bounces into the Massena zone. Kerwin after it. Kerwin drops it for Joy in the corner. The Irish want to make a change as the penalty is down to 10 seconds. Here comes Joy, rushing. Frank Joy from Massena, and he flips it from the red line deep in Irish territory. 3 seconds left in the penalty as the Raiders kill off their first man disadvantage of the evening. Puck still in the Irish zone as the Raiders try to put pressure on. PJ Rochford flips it ahead to the blue line, but it's out to center ice. Here comes Camilio. His shot from red line is wide, and Frank Joy picks it up in the corner. Joy's headman pass, knocked down, but Adam Blaze picks it up. Here's Blaze to Corey David. David takes it in on the off wing. Here's David, shot in behind the net. Puck rips around the board, stopped by Dion. Dion trying to flip it in the corner, goes in behind, and Camilio picks it up for the Irish. Still no score in the hockey game. We're in the first period on the Bob Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Puck kept in the zone momentarily. Now it's out to neutral ice. Hackett flips it ahead, intercepted by Dion. Dion's pass knocked away. Here's a hard check thrown by Adam Blaze. A little pushing and shoving in front of the bench. The puck comes free to the blue line inside the Massena zone. Mike Dion, long headman for Pribble, too far, and that's going to be an icing call against Massena. Wins it into Dion. Dion rips it around the boards. We've talked about Massena winning faceoffs. They continue to win faceoffs. Here comes Rochford on the rush. PJ gets by the defense and drops it back to the blue line. LaPointe is there trying to flip it in the corner, intercept it, kept in the zone momentarily, and it's still in the zone as Spanberg gets a piece of it. He dumps it in the corner. Puck rips around the boards. LaPointe goes in there after it. Here's LaPointe trying to go back to service, gets by him in the corner. Spanberg cruising in after it. The puck tied up in the corner, trickles back and out to center ice, and Mike Dion will corral it in his own zone. He almost lost it in front of the net. The bouncing puck comes to Corey for Aquinas. He's tied up in the corner. Puck squirts free to Spanberg. Spanberg has it knocked away. Here's a chance in front. Ferrari, nice move. Shot, score! Nice move by Ferrari. Missed it. And so Massena finds themselves trailing here early in the first period on a score of 1-0. Puck back in the zone of Aquinas. Digging forward in the corner. Raiders trying to get something going. Scotty Service with it. Out there with the O'Shea line. Service rips it around the boards to the blue line. Kept in there at the point by Eric DeRosie. He dumps it in behind the net. Scotty Service goes after it there. Here's Service in the corner. Flips it in behind for O'Shea. Skates it in front. Here's a shot by DeRosie, and it's blocked and knocked down. And out it comes to neutral ice, and in fact it's going to go all the way down the ice. Puck around the boards. Out to neutral ice. Service with it. Service flipping it ahead for O'Shea, and he's just going to dump it deep in Aquinas territory. Puck in the corner. Massena's got the Blaze line out there now. Blaze tries to tie it up. David gets a piece of it. Now the puck squirts free, and the Little Irish are going to move it, but not out of the zone as it's kept in by Massena. Puck goes in behind the net, squirts free to Blaze. Blaze comes up with it, flips it around the boards, bounces in the corner to the blue line. DeRosie. DeRosie whacks it in front. Here's O'Shea trying to center it. Blaze. Here's the shot by David, and that's wide. And the puck goes bouncing to the other corner. Kept in there by Schneider. Rips it around the boards to the blue line. DeRosie. DeRosie whacks at it. Feeds it free to O'Shea. Pribble goes to David. David in front to Blaze, and he fired it across the goal mouth and wide. Puck around the boards now. Gringoli trying to move it out. David at the point, looked to keep it in. Bounces, he and Hackett jam for it. Puck comes free. Massena still controls its. Blaze trying to move it in front to Pribble, and the puck bounces off a leg in the corner. Here's Blaze after it again. Blaze in front to David. David shot, and it's high over the net. Puck in the corner again, and Aquinas just ices it down the ice, but it's going to be right on, and Tebow has to make a save on that, and the puck in the corner. So the Raiders putting all kinds of pressure on, but so far Aquinas has the goal in this hockey game, and it's a 1-0 lead for Aquinas on the Baupo State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Here's Rich for Aquinas, flipping in the Massena zone. Frank Joy picking it up there. Joy's headman, right in front of the net, but Spanberg is there to flip it ahead for Service. Knocked away by Corey. Puck in the zone. Corey makes the move. He gets knocked down in front, and Spanberg comes up with a puck. Here comes Josh Spanberg down the right wing side. Spanberg turns on the speed, trying to go by the defenseman in the corner. Spanberg still has it. Knocked in behind the net. Picked up there by Service. He runs into some traffic. Now Spanberg again. Here comes Josh taking it in front of the net. Gets a shot off, and it's just wide. That didn't miss by much. Puck in the corner now. LaPointe looks to dig it out. Service in there. Service has it knocked away. Puck ripped around the boards and goes all the way back to the Massena line. Picked up there by Kerwin. Kerwin from Frank Joy from Massena. Headman pass to LaPointe. LaPointe skates it to Spanberg. Here comes Spanberg busting through the D. Spanberg gets a shot off. Save made. Rebound. Bounces free to the blue line. Kerwin flips it in front. Knocked down. Save made. Rebound sitting in the slot. They jam it, and LaPointe gets knocked down. The puck comes free again. Back to the blue line. Frankie Joy, quick wrist shot right on, and the save is made. Puck in the corner, cleared around the boards by Aquinas. They just want to get it out of there, but the puck kept in by Spanberg. Spanberg circles in the corner, gets by one. It comes to LaPointe. LaPointe back to Spanberg. Spanberg looks to go to the blue line, and he does. Here's Kerwin. Kerwin shot through traffic, knocked down, comes free in front, bounces right on. The save made. Puck in the corner, picked up in front. Spanberg in front, the shot. Mike LaPointe scores, and Massena ties it up,
including the goal.
So the Raiders have tied it up. 1-1 hockey game here in the first period. Mike LaPointe gets the goal on assist from Spanberg, and Ryan Kerwin would be my guess. We'll check that when we get the official. Puck in the Massena zone. P.J. Rochford with it. Rochford has it taken away. It bounces free, though, and it comes to Scotty Service. Here comes Scotty Service across the blue line in the zone. The puck bounces in the corner. The official on the goal, LaPointe from Spanberg and Service. Okay, I thought Kerwin may have gotten an assist. Puck free again. Here's Timmy O'Shea, wraparound attempt, the save made by goaltender Zambito. Puck free in the corner. Aquinas just wants to clear. They can't. Kept in by Scotty Service. Here's Service into the side, the slot, and then we have a whistle in front. And I think we're going to have a penalty on Aquinas. Let's see what the call is. Oh, wait a minute.
Taking both of them.
They're going to call O'Shea for the penalty. Zone. Off the draw. Blaze trying to go back to the blue line. He does. Here's Dion flipping it in front to David. David gets a stick on it, can't score, and he bangs at it, hits the side of the net, goes in behind. 4-on-4 plus the goaltenders. 1-1 tie hockey game. Post scoreboard. Here's a shot. Rushford deflected right on. Zambito makes the save. And the puck bounced. It came roaring back with all kind of pressure, and it finally paid off. Back to the point. Here's Rochford. He's got skating. He winds up the shot. Save made. Score!
4 now. Got 4 more shots since the last time.
Off the face-off. Puck dumped back in the Massena zone. Brooke Thibault leaving it for Frank Joy. Joy has it. Starts out. Looks up ice. He's going to skate it. Now he headmans. And Spanberg let it go through. Oh, no, apparently he touched it. They waved the icing off. Puck comes to the blue line. Kerwin, did he keep it in? No, he didn't. And Aquinas is going to clear anyway. Puck bounces to the Massena line. Back after it is Service. Seth Service in behind his own net. Now looks up. Here's Service with it, starting ahead. Service goes to Joy with it. Joy. Bounce pass ahead to Service. A little bit ahead of him. Kerwin follows up, ahead to Service. Service gets tied up at the blue line. Bouncing puck. Trickles to the Massena line. And it's picked up by Frank Joy. Joy's pass intercepted. Here's a shot. Big save. And that was Ferrari again with the intercepted pass, but Thibault that time had him taped. Made the save. Here comes Service. Busting down the right wing side, gets by the defense. Service can't quite get in as he's too well tied up by Anthony Joy, the Aquinas defenseman, and here comes Joy back the other way. Both teams are back to full strength now, and the puck into the Massena zone. Frank Joy there to pick it up. Joy's headman pass, bouncing around. It comes to Service. His shot, he fired it wide. In the corner, Anthony Joy for Aquinas, picking it up to the blue line. Bouncing free, Lapointe looks to center, Rich intercepts, and he's going to dump it down the ice, and that's going to come right on. There would have been a lot of icings, except their icings have been right on net.
Brooke Thibault's getting them right, little action anyways in this for those.
Okay, here comes Lapointe down the left wing side. Takes it by one check into the corner. Mike Lapointe with a puck. He's ridden off the play by the defenseman. Puck trickles around the boards. DeRosie keeps it in, goes to Lapointe. Here's Mike Lapointe with it. He's checked off the puck, and back the other way comes Rich. Has it taken away, gets a shot off anyway, and fires it wide. Puck around the boards. That was Matt Rich. Here comes Massena's Mike Lapointe. Looks to split the defense, and he gets knocked off the puck. The goalie trying to clear it to the blue line. It's picked up there by Camelio. His long headman pass, getting there first is DeRosie. DeRosie flips it to Chad Schneider. Schneider moves ahead for Service. Service to O'Shea. O'Shea to Courier. Jamie Courier taking it in on the left side. Here's Courier in the corner. Flips it around the boards. It comes to Schneider at the point. Schneider bounces one right in the slot. Nobody there but Irish. And they're going to move it ahead. That's Chris Marmol, the defenseman. Headman pass to Doug Hackett. His drive is blocked in front. The rebound. Here's Hackett again. He misfired on the shot. Comes to Joy at the blue line. He keeps it in for the Irish. Hackett again in the corner. Knocked away. Service moving it out to neutral ice. It slides inside territory of the Little Irish. Sylvester picking it up. Bouncing it ahead. He's got Camelio. Camelio just dumps in the Massena zone, and Thibault stops it, leaves it behind for Mike Dion. Still 2-1 lead for Massena. A minute and a half left in the first period. Puck out to neutral ice. Here's Adam Blaze. Blaze in the zone. Drops it for Courier. Jamie Courier flipping to Blaze in the corner. Blaze has it. Here's Adam Blaze circling in behind the net. Steps in front, backhand blocked by the defense. Picked up by David. His shot. He fired it high and wide. Puck rips around the boards. Picked up by Gurnett. And he is going to dump it into the Massena zone, but not far enough for icing. Down to a minute 8 left to go in the period. We're in the first period. Massena leads 2-1 on the post-State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Puck in the corner now. It comes free to Les Pribble, and Pribble starts out. Headman to David. Here's Corey, shot from the blue line. Trickles off a stick in behind the net. Around the boards it goes. P.J. Rochford winds up and dumps it in the corner. Comes back to Dion at the other point. Here's Dion skating in front to Blaze, knocked away. We're going to have a 2-on-1 for Aquinas if they get moving, which they don't. The puck trickles in the Massena zone. P.J. Rochford dumps it back out to neutral ice. Here comes Spanberg, right off the bench. Takes it by 1, by 2. Spanberg backhand. Shot in behind the net. Good save made by Zambito. Puck trickles around the boards. In the corner, Lapointe after it. He can't keep it in the zone, or does he? Throws a check. The puck comes out to center ice. Going to be a hit from behind. No? It's going to be a penalty on Aquinas. Here comes Smith. Service. He scores on the pass from Lapointe. And Massena makes it by the... Who got the assist? Number 7. It was nullified by the goal, so they won't have to serve. Huh? I'm trying to think, was there another assist on that?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Because they picked that up, his puck up in the neutral
Mike
zone.
Lapointe flipped it ahead to Service. Service did a nice job putting it in the corner. 3-1 Massena now on the Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard with about 10 seconds left in the first period. Here's Frank Joy with it. Joy moves it ahead to center ice into the Aquinas zone. They're going to dump it off the glass and right back to the Massena line, and that'll take care of the Frankie Joy. Ryan Kerwin at the points from Massena off the draw. Right back into the Aquinas zone it goes. Stopped by Zambito. He leaves it in the corner. Picked up by Spanberg. Centering pass in front. It comes back to Kerwin. His shot save made, but the whistle blows. I think they called a man in the crease. The defense to creep in a little bit and get those chances from the top of the circle or even closer a couple times.
They can move right in. They don't seem to be defending our defense at all.
Here comes a shot from center ice by Kerwin. It's steered into the corner. Spanberg after it, throws a check, leaves it for Service. Picked up by the defense. Ripped around the boards. Frank Joy trying to keep it in. He does. Goes to Lapointe. Mike Lapointe, who's got a goal, flips it side of the net for Spanberg. Bounces away. Here's Lapointe trying to tie up Rich in behind the net. Kerwin pinches in, keeps it into Spanberg. Spanberg's pass for Joy. He winds his shot. Oh, just missed. Didn't miss by much. Comes back to the blue line. Kerwin again. Winds up his shot. Save made. And Zambito is blazed out there with David and Pribble. Face-off still in the Aquinas zone. David goes after, trying to flip it in the slot, but it's intercepted, and Kringoli has it at neutral ice. His headman pass knocked down, bounces high in the air. Dion with it, gets a glove on it, knocks it back, and we're going to have a hand pass, I do believe, against Massena. Wins the draw. Puck bounces in the corner. Kringoli's going to race in after it, though. Right across the goal now, bouncing puck in front. It's still free. We have a whistle, and I think there's going to be Kringoli stay out. Face off Massena zone. 3-1, Massena leads on the A1 TV and Appliance scoreboard. Off the face-off, comes to Dion in the corner, looking to move it around the boards. He gets tied up by Camilio. Puck trickles back to the blue line. Anthony Joy, his pass knocked away. Here comes Massena. Josh Spanberg takes it by the defense. Spanberg in front, shot. He gets tied up by Kavanaugh. Gets the puck back, though. Now he's finally rubbed off the puck, and around the boards it comes. Kept in. Sets Service. Service banging at it with Kringoli. Service still digs for it, and has it. Here's Service with it. Skates it out by the blue line, gets by one. Finally has it knocked off his stick, and Aquinas moves it to center ice, but Spanberg is there to dump it right back in the zone. About 50 seconds left in the man advantage for Aquinas. Now the puck bounces to the blue line, comes to the Massena line. Spanberg is there for Dion. Dion flips it ahead into the zone. Service looking for it. Kavanaugh's got it, though. Shane Kavanaugh, junior defenseman, starting to move it out of the zone. Spanberg gets a piece of it. He wants off. Anthony Joy now for the Irish to the blue line. P.J. Rochford there has it knocked off his stick. Kavanaugh. Here's Kavanaugh. Headman pass. Comes in the Massena zone. Poke checked away by Rochford. It comes free. Dion. He's got all kinds of room to just send it up the ice.
So far, there's only 12 seconds left in this penalty, and Aquinas doesn't have a shot on net. They're barely out of their own blue line.
Massena's had a lot of opportunities in this man disadvantage. Eric DeRosie goes to Chad Schneider. Schneider circles in his own zone, looks up, goes to Lapointe. Lapointe has it knocked away, but Courier is there to flip it down the ice. That'll be an icing, though, as the penalty just elapsed. The whistle blows. First line right back out. They're going with two lines, this Aquinas team. We haven't seen, I don't believe, their third line yet. Here's a puck trickling in the zone. Massena zone comes in behind the net. DeRosie rips it around the board. Sylvester keeps it in at the point and has it knocked away. It bounces free to Courier, moves it out to center ice. O'Shea, headman pass, Scotty Service, winds. Zambito makes the save and holds on. He wins the draw to DeRosie, winds, his shot deflected in front. It went off Service's stick into the corner. Service goes in after it. This is Scotty Service, has it taken away. And Aquinas moves it out to neutral ice. Matt Rich with it, dumps it around the boards. Puck trickles to Courier. Courier drops it to DeRosie. Eric DeRosie with it. He'll go on the other side to Chad Schneider. Schneider starts it, moves it ahead on the stick of Service. Here comes Service, 1-on-2, does a little dipsy-doodle move, takes it in the corner, gets by Dudley. Here's Service trying to go in front, gets the puck back in behind the net. Service in the corner, ran into the official, gets it back again, has it knocked away by Dudley. Dudley kicks it free. Ferrari comes back for it, but Courier gets there first. Jamie Courier for Massena, tied up by Rich in the corner. It comes free to Ferrari. He doesn't clear the zone. DeRosie, and Aquinas will put their third line out, Pelletier's line. Massena out there with a Weiskopf line. Weiskopf, McLean. Here's a shot side of the net. Save the first period, too, but only once. Off the face-off. Puck in the corner. Around the boards it goes. After it there is Jason Converse. Converse has got the puck, has it knocked away. And back out to neutral ice is Doug Hackett. Here comes Hackett. And he loses it at the blue line. Kerwin picks it up from Massena. Kerwin moving it down in front of the bench. It's Converse backhanding it in behind the net. Anthony Joy and Weiskopf go together. Joy flips to the blue line, but not out. Frankie Joy in front. Converse. Oh, big save by Zambito as Converse got that one right on the fly. Back to Kerwin. His shot knocked down in front. Kringoli trying to move it out. Here comes Kringoli for Aquinas. He gets knocked down. The puck comes free. And Weiskopf knocked away by Anthony Joy to the Massena line. Frank Joy for Massena. Moves it ahead. Jason Converse takes it across. Here's Converse. Cross ice pass. McLean winds. The shot. He fired it wide. Puck around the boards. Here comes Kerwin skating in front. Centering pass. Knocked down. Kerwin can't come up with it. Back to the blue line. Mike Lapointe flips it in the corner. It's intercepted. And Aquinas looking to move, but Lapointe steals. Here's Lapointe in the corner. Looking to center in front. Weiskopf gets knocked down. Comes up with a puck. Flips to Lapointe. And it's bounced free. Comes to P.J. Rochford. Makes a stick move. Here's Rochford skating in front. Rochford still got it. Can't get the shot off. Now he does a weak one. It's knocked down. And finally, Aquinas is going to ice the puck and take off the pressure. And Torrey off the draw. Massena wins it. Here's Mike Lapointe. His shot in behind the net. Rebound bounces into the corner. Corey is there. Doesn't clear the zone. Kept in at the point. Rochford. He flips one. Knocked down in front. Picking it up. Josh Spanberg. Spanberg takes it into the corner. Couldn't get the shot off. Looks up. Here's Spanberg skating in behind the net in front. Sets Service. Can't get the shot, and the save is made. Against Service. Massena wins it. Back to the point. Rochford flips it to Lapointe. Back. Oh, comes out to center ice. Mike Dion to Rochford. Back to Dion. Massena regroups. Turns it around. Here comes Dion. Flips it in the zone. Kavanaugh intercepts ahead to Corey. Corey doesn't clear. Here's Spanberg. Spanberg trying to dump it back, but it's knocked away. And here comes Aquinas. There's a foot race. And the Aquinas forward. Corey gets the shot right on. There's going to be a penalty on Massena as Corey busted down the left to face off on the power play. Eric DeRosie with it. Flips it ahead for Adam Blaze, and Blaze dumps it down the ice. Blaze and David out to try to kill, along with DeRosie and Schneider.
Well, we'll see how they do. This is Massena's fourth penalty of the game.
Here comes Corey, dumping in the Massena zone, goes in behind the net. Eric DeRosie, no, that's Schneider ripping it around the boards, but not out of the zone. It comes free to Blaze, though. Here comes Adam Blaze down the ice. Blaze has got DeRosie with him. Blaze skates right in front, the shot, the save, the rebound. Covering up is...
I think he slashed Corey David after he laid that big check into him over there on the other side.
Okay, off the face-off. Here comes Hackett into the Massena zone, but Rochford's there to break it up. And Adam Blaze skates back the other way. Blaze headman on Corey David's stick. David just pinches it into the corner. Kavanaugh there to tomahawk. It doesn't go free. Blaze back to DeRosie at the blue line. DeRosie winds. His shot deflected in the corner. Bounces to Schneider there. Chad Schneider. Stick handles in front. Nobody there. And it's dumped down the ice. That'll be an icing call against Aquinas. Take the face-off against Camilio. Service wins it. Trying to center it to Spanberg, but it's intercepted. Here comes Aquinas to neutral ice. To the Massena line, where it's picked up by Frank Joy. Joy bounce pass to Service. Service steps by the check. Here comes Service. Seth Service into the zone. Oh, makes a dipsy-doodle move. Goes by the defenseman. Service. Shot. Oh, big save. A huge save. He had Zambito down, and somehow he made the save. Here's Joy from the blue line. Shot fired it wide. Puck in the corner. After it there is Joy as he pinches in. Goes to Spanberg with it. Here comes Josh. Looks up ice. We've got a power play for Massena briefly for about 23 seconds. Comes to Spanberg in the corner. Back it goes to Joy. Back out to Spanberg, who's at the blue line, to Joy in the corner. Joy winds up. His shot save made. And the puck bounces free. It's tied up there. Spanberg looking to move it back to Frank Joy. Joy shot deflected in front. And Lapointe tried to deflect it to the far corner, but it went wide. Here's Mike Lapointe with it. His pass knocked down, gets it back again. Flips it in behind the net. And it comes free. The penalty is he laps, so we're back to 5-on-5. Short power play. Here's Joy. Back in the corner. Spanberg makes the move in front. Here's Spanberg's shot. Save, rebound, up over the net.
All three of them there alone.
Here comes the puck to service. Wraps it around in front. Backhand. Spanberg save. Service shot. Save. Zambito. And oh boy, Massena's putting pressure on. Zambito. So Raiders again with a problem with penalties. Here comes Kavanaugh across the blue line. Makes his move in behind the shot. Tebow makes the save, the rebound, and Tebow's got it. I think side of the board, but we know what it is. Here comes Adam Blaze. Headman on Courier's stick, but it's knocked away. Bounces to the Massena line. P.J. Rochford waits, dumps it. Down the ice it goes. Okay, now they got it on the other side of the board, too. The penalty clock's a little messed up right now.
Somebody's in there for 12 minutes.
I don't think so. Back inside the Aquinas zone, here's Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh bangs it out to neutral ice. Comes to P.J. Rochford. Rochford flips it ahead to the neutral zone. Dump back in the zone. Stop there by Dion. Dion flips it ahead out to center ice. Dump back in the Massena zone again. It comes to Rochford. Rochford winds up and flips it. And we have a whistle. 4-1. All right, side the Massena line. Raiders don't clear the zone. Puck dumped in the corner by Aquinas. Here's Dion with it, banging it around the boards. Lapointe doesn't clear again. Sylvester keeps it in for Aquinas. We have a whistle. Mike Pelletier will take the face-off. The third line out there for Aquinas. Mike Lapointe has the puck for Massena. Here comes Lapointe down the ice, left wing side. Lapointe skates it, does the spin-around move, has it knocked away. Gets it back again and flips it, but it went up. O'Shea and Courier out there, Schneider and DeRosie. Off the draw, Courier backhands it deep in Aquinas territory. Anthony Joy, the Aquinas defenseman, picking it up ahead for Grenette. Grenette, long headman pass by everybody. That'll be an icing call. No, they waved the icing off for some reason, and the puck comes around the boards in the Massena zone to Courier. Courier overskates, doesn't clear the zone. Now Massena controls it. Out to center ice. DeRosie just flips it ahead into the zone. O'Shea has it poke check back out to neutral ice. Eric DeRosie at the red line, steps across, skates it in. Here comes DeRosie, gets by the D. Here's DeRosie, he's got Courier in front, makes the shift and can't get him the puck. And Aquinas moves, but not out of the zone. Here's Schneider. Schneider's shot knocked down in front, and the save made by goaltender Zambito. Off the draw, Massena wins it. DeRosie at the blue line, his shot knocked down. It goes in the slot, picked up by Service. He can't get a stick on it, bounces around, comes back to the blue line and out to center ice. DeRosie is there. DeRosie over on the other side for Schneider. Schneider moves it ahead to neutral ice. Dumped right back in the zone. Comes right back to Schneider. He's got Service with it. Here's Service. Across the blue line, offsides. Yeah, they did catch it. As O'Shea was about an inch offside that time, and they blew the whistle. Good call. Off the face-off. It's just a game, JR. It's just a game. Aquinas controls. Hackett gets the headman into the Massena zone. Frankie Joy is there. He's got Converse. A little bit too far for him. Kavanaugh has a problem with it. Converse digging for it. Hard checks thrown. Weiskopf is in there. Weiskopf flips it into the Aquinas zone. They dump it right back to the Massena line. Heath McLean drops it for Frank Joy. Joy looks ahead. Down the ice it goes. That'll be an icing call against Massena.
Shots, they're not giving out the rebounds anymore, Jerry.
Yeah, the rebounds hurt him in that first period.
The rebounds really hurt him.
Face off inside Massena territory, off the draw. Converse has to take the face off, and he wins it to Kerwin. Kerwin moving it ahead, has it knocked away, but following up is Joey Weiskopf. Here comes Weiskopf, has it poked away from him. Following up is Kerwin, dumps it in the zone. After it there is Jason Converse. Puck trickles into Heath McLean in the corner. McLean to Converse behind the net. Jason skates into the circle. Knocked away by Joy. Weiskopf picks up the puck. Joy poke checks it away. Weiskopf has it poked by Joy. Comes back to Frank Joy from Massena. Out by the blue line. Winds up. The shot right on rebound. Converse. Nice save by Zambito. Oh, boy. Nice shot by Frankie Joy and the save made. And Converse just couldn't bury the rebound. Here's Weiskopf. Dipsy Doodles in front. Gets knocked down. There's going to be a penalty on Aquinas. Massena will have the power play. Weiskopf in front. Can't find the handle. And finally Aquinas touches it.
What a chance for
score. Off the faceoff. Puck in the corner. Kavanaugh can't control it. Lapointe goes to Spanberg. Josh Spanberg with it. In the corner now. Massena setting up the overload. Spanberg with a problem, but he gets it in front anyway. Service shot. Save made by Zambito. Back to the blue line, kept in by P.J. Rochford. Rochford to Spanberg in front. LaPointe fired it wide. Rebound, short side shot. Zambito holds off service. Goes to Spanberg. Cross ice pass to Dion. All kinds of room. His shot. And that one went wide. I don't think it was deflected at all. Here's Spanberg with it. Knocked away. Now Josh is going to pick up a penalty. Take the face off for Aquinas. Camelio out there with Hackett. Kavanaugh for one, and the other defenseman will be Kevin Dudley. Here comes Corey David's shot. Glove. I don't know if that was on net or not. Puck comes right in front, and Zambito doesn't want any bouncing pucks around, so he corrals it. Full face-off. Puck out to the blue line. Rochford flipping over to Dion. Dion winds his shot, knocked down in front. And it's dumped to neutral ice. P.J. Rochford there. Over to Mike Dion. Dion, headman to Corey David. David, ridden into the boards. The puck squirts free. Hackett has it. Back to the blue line. Off the face-off. Puck back in Aquinas territory. Aquinas with a 4-on-3 power play now. What started out as Massena with pretty good advantage has become an Aquinas 4-on-3 power play. Here's Kavanaugh in the zone. He tries to pass it. Rochford takes it away. Digs at it. It's still in Kavanaugh's skates, and it goes into the corner. Rich loses it, and Massena clears it down the ice. Going to come right in, and the save is made by Zambito. Now LaPointe comes over the boards for Massena. LaPointe out there with Dion and Rochford. LaPointe throws a big check. We have a whistle. What's the call?
I didn't see anything.
Here comes Kavanaugh skating in front of the net. Kavanaugh poke checked away. Comes back to Joy. His shot. And the save is made. I don't think that was on net. It comes free to LaPointe. LaPointe moves it. Here comes Mike LaPointe. He's got a partial breakaway. LaPointe skates in, shot, save. Nice. Zambito makes the save. And now LaPointe, he got checked into the boards after the shot. And LaPointe went after the Aquinas player. That was Kavanaugh at the end of the second period, off the draw. Puck in the zone. Blaze with it. Blaze stepping by Dudley. Blaze takes it wide in the corner. Gets tied up but stays with it. The puck still behind him. Blaze still has it for a moment, but now it's in behind. 6 seconds. And finally it's cleared to neutral ice. 3, and it's going to come right in. And the save will have to be made by Brooke Tebow. Here comes Seth Service across the blue line. Skates it, shoots it, save made, rebound in front. And up a short rebound, and then put the goalie stick out. Face off right side, inside the Aquinas zone. 3-1, puck goes in the corner. Picked up there by Aquinas. They don't clear. Joy keeps it in. His shot right on. Save made by Zamp. Made the good save. There for the face-off. Off the draw, it comes to Spanberg. Spanberg skates to the top of the circle, winds up, fired it wide. Puck goes to Kerwin, back on the other corner. Here's Kerwin, skates it, skates it, skates it. He's still got it in behind the net. And flips it to Spanberg. Spanberg takes it out by the blue line. Goes to Joy. Back to Spanberg. Here's Massena in front. Chance. They fire it wide. Service. And now Ferrari is out of his net. Out of his penalty box. And he can't clear the zone. Here comes the puck cleared in the corner. Corey's going to backhand it to neutral ice. Comes to the Massena line. Frank Joy is there. Skates by one. Leaves it for Spanberg, who lost it. Now Joy flips it in the zone. Back out to neutral ice. Rich for Aquinas just moves it to the Massena blue line. Frank Joy is there. Here's Joy, headman on the stick of Service. Seth across the blue line, drops it for Spanberg. He goes by the defense, comes right in, scores! Josh. No, that's it. Okay. Here comes David. David feeds it to Les Pribble. Pribble in front. David couldn't deflect it. Good idea, though. Back to Rochford at the point. Rochford flips it in the corner. Corey David in after, looks to center, hits the back of the net. Les Pribble's there, wrapping it around in front, and Blaze couldn't get a stick on it, and goaltender Zim on the Corky scoreboard. Blaze wins the draw to David again. Back to Blaze in front, and he couldn't get a stick on it, and here comes Aquinas. That's Hackett dumping in the Massena zone. Puck in behind. Brooke Tebow lost his footing in behind the net. We got a penalty, and what do we got? Roughing the goal. Thibault? I don't think so. Off the face-off, Massena controls Dion. Rips it around the boards for Les Pribble. Here's Pribble ahead to Adam Blaze. Blaze building up the head of steam, takes it across. Looking for Pribble, slides it right on, and the save is made. Dion shot. Knocked down in front. Pribble shot, score! as he used Dunkley, the defenseman, as a screen. Zambito had absolutely. Raiders go up 5-1 now with 12:47 left in the third period. Off the face-off, comes back in the Massena zone. DeRozzi has to retreat after him. Massena won the draw, but DeRozzi has to go back for it. Here comes Schneider. Head man to Service. Service trying to slide it down the line to Courier. Courier and Anthony Joy go after. Courier gets there first. Gets knocked down, but stays with it. In behind the net. Courier still fighting for the puck. And finally it squirts free, but kept in again. Service. Here's Scotty Service. In behind, looks to center, goes, hits the back of the net, and around the boards it goes. Now Courier can't come up with it. Knocks his man down at the blue line. The puck's still free, and finally it's picked up by Aquinas. And it's dumped in the Massena zone. Here comes Schneider with it on the pass from DeRozzi. He flips it. Did he get it out? Not quite. And DeRozzi has to come back after it. Here's DeRozzi in behind his own net. Starts out left side. Moves it ahead for Service, who goes to Courier. Courier just flips it in the zone. In behind the net. About 8 seconds left in the matching minors. Picked up there by Adam Sylvester, the defenseman. Sylvester's long headman pass. Dumped to neutral ice. DeRozzi's there. Penalties have elapsed. And here comes Massena. Schneider. Schneider flips it in the Aquinas zone. In behind the net, Zambito drops it for Sylvester. Sylvester's pass out to Camelio. Camelio moves it ahead to the blue line. Did he get it out? Yes, he did. Corey to the Massena line. Right back down it goes to the Aquinas line. Anthony Joy for Aquinas. Moving it ahead, intercepted Service. That's Seth. Flips it into the zone, out by the blue line, pushing and shoving going on. The puck comes free. We have a whip. We couldn't quite exactly see what happened. Off the face-off, here's Spanberg. Moving it in front. Trying to slide it through, has it knocked away, but it's stolen by Seth Service. His shot, save made. And in the blue line, here's Kerwin into the corner. Right in front, here's a chance. Service shot. And it's back to the blue line, dumped down the ice. They wave the icing off because apparently Massena touched it. And it's cleared by Tebow. Ahead to Spanberg. It'll go by him down the ice. And icing will be called on that. Massena wins it to Frank Joy. Here's Joy with it. Skates out left side, still has it. Waits for everybody to clear the zone, then moves it ahead to Spanberg. Josh has it get off his stick. Service trying to come up with it. Spanberg does. Spanberg taken into the corner. Puck comes free, bounces free, and it's controlled by Aquinas. They move it out to center ice. Hard check thrown right in front of the bench. And where is it? Puck in the corner. After it, bounces to the blue line. Kavanaugh shot. Puck wide in the corner. And draw. He wins the face-off. This P.J. Rochford doesn't clear the zone. Here's Kavanaugh. Over on the other side, the shot blocked by Rochford. It comes to Dion. Dion flips it ahead for P.J. Here comes Rochford. He's just going to leave it in the corner for Kavanaugh. And Kavanaugh comes up with it. Rochford steals. Here's P.J. Rochford digging in the corner. Finally, Aquinas controls it. To the blue line. Rochford again picks it up. P.J. this time he's going to slide it. And he wants off. No, he's going to stay on the ice. A minute left in the two penalties to Massena. Kavanaugh loses it at the blue line. Kept in the zone, though. Here comes Dion for Massena. Looking to tie it up in behind the net. Dion loses it. Puck goes to the side of the net. I think Massena goaltender Brooke Tebow got a piece of it. Controlled by Aquinas. Camilio flips it to an open wing. Bounces back to Rich in the corner. Here's Rich. Getting tied up by Blaze. He flips it wide. Mike Dion looking for it. Here's Dion with it. Moves along the boards, and it goes out to center ice. And it's picked up there by Blaze. Down the ice it goes. And now Massena makes a penalty killer change. Service out there with Schneider and Joy. 18 seconds left in the two-man advantage. Comes to Frank Joy. Has a problem in his own end. Stick handles and then flips it, and it hits the rafters. And again, they're back to full strength. Massena with a power play. And the puck stolen away by Corey. He flips it in the corner, Massena zone. In behind the net, Joy with it. Joy leaves it. Here comes Seth Service. This guy can move the puck, and he does. Across the blue line, drops it for Spanberg. Spanberg takes it in behind the net. Spanberg still got it. Circles, looking, goes to Kerwin. Here's Kerwin, had it bounce over his stick, has to chase it into the corner. Puck stolen away. Spanberg is there, though, to come up with it. Spanberg, Dipsy Doodle, still has it. Here comes Spanberg in front, skates in front, shot, nice save, rebound, Service, good save, Zambito. Service has the puck in behind the net. Unbelievable. Here's Service, trying to center it. Puck comes free in the corner to Spanberg. Spanberg to Kerwin, it goes by him. And there's another penalty on Aquinas. Massena gets the extra attacker. Joy slides it through, but it's touched by Aquinas, and Massena will have it street. And Massena off the face-off to the blue line. It's knocked away. Here comes an opportunity for Aquinas. And Joy takes him out of the play. That was Camilio. Yeah. Now we have a whistle. Off the face-off. Here's a shot. Oh. Brook has to make a save as this time the face-off won by Massena, and service breaks out. Here comes set service in across the blue line. Gets by the D, takes it in behind the net. Looking to set up the power play, and it's stolen away and dumped down the ice. And Tebow's going to stop it and leave it for Ryan Kerwin. 7:12 remaining, third period. Raiders lead at 5-1. Here comes Ryan Kerwin. Headman pass to Mike Lapointe. Lapointe takes it in on the right side. In the corner now, skates in behind the net. Here's Lapointe. Moving it. Spanberg. Back to the blue line to Joy. Back to Spanberg. He takes it top of the circle. Into the slot. Spanberg centering pass in front. And it's just wide on the backhand. I think Service got that shot off. Puck trickles back to Kerwin. Winds up. His shot way wide. It'll go back to Joy at the other point. Gets it back again. Feeds it to Spanberg. Spanberg right in front. Service fired it. He just missed. Hit the post. Puck to the blue line. Service trolling around out there. Comes up with it. Gets by the D. Here's Service looking to pass, and he couldn't. Maybe should have shot. Comes back to Frank Joy. About 5 seconds left in the penalty. His shot, and the puck goes into the corner. Bouncing around. Penalty as he lapsed. Here comes Spanberg. And front to Service. Poked away in the corner. To the blue line and kept in by Joy. To Spanberg. These guys have been out there a long time. To Kerwin. His shot is deflected into the official. Uh-oh, the crowd liked that. The crowd has not been happy with the way these guys have called. Puck in behind. Now Mike Lapointe digging for it. Lapointe feeds Spanberg, has it knocked away. And finally it's dumped down the ice. And Tebow has to make a save on a knuckleball, and he leaves it. I'll tell you, they ice the puck and they always hit the goalie with it. Unbelievable. Here comes Frankie Joy. Headman pass to Adam Blaze. Nice pass to Corey David, busting in the zone. David shot right across the goal mouth. Puck trickles on the other side. Dion can't keep it in. He flips it ahead. We have a whistle. Take the face off. Off the draw. Puck comes to Kavanaugh on his own end. Kavanaugh's going to skate it ahead and dump it in the Massena zone. Bounces in behind the net. Picked up there by P.J. Rochford, trying to move it ahead. David can't quite catch up with it. Now back to the blue line. Kavanaugh skates by one, trying to flip it free, but it's knocked away by David. Here comes Corey David after it. Throws a check. The puck bounces to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, headband for Camilio. He just directs it in the Massena zone. P.J. Rochford back after it. Rochford rips it around the boards, and down the ice it goes. Kavanaugh kind of made a stab at it, but didn't really try too hard. And the puck trickles all the way down the ice. 50 seconds left in the Aquinas power play.
Yeah, Aquinas looks like they're running out of gas in a hurry here in this third period.
Here comes the puck. Camilio with it, circling at his own blue line. He gets away from one Raider, and then not the second one. And Pribble just got elbowed by Rich, but he manages to dump it in the zone. Now the puck knocked down in front by P.J. Rochford. Back comes Camilio from the blue line. Save made by Tebow, and he leaves it in behind the net for Mike Dion. Dion changes direction, looks for the headman, the Scotty Service out to center ice. Dump back in the zone. That should be an offside. They call the off with DeRosie. Comes in the Massena zone. Chad Schneider cranks it down the ice. And that'll about take care of the power play right there as Blaze steps back out. Out to center ice. O'Shea gets a piece of it, knocked away from him. Comes to the blue line, knocked away, and Service. Scotty didn't realize he had it. Here comes Corey into the Massena zone. Schneider poke checks it away. Corey in the corner, overskates the puck. O'Shea rips it around the boards for Courier. Doesn't quite get there, kept in by Sylvester. Bounces free. Here's a chance in front, and the puck is fired wide by Aquinas, and Massena picks up the loose puck. Here come the Raiders. Service, headman on the stick of O'Shea. Timmy O'Shea in on the off wing, and has it knocked away. Schneider pinches in, his shot right on. Bouncing puck in front, and Courier gets a whack at it. Face off, back to Schneider. He's got lots of time, winds it up, and fired it wide. Bounces to DeRosie at the other point. He flips it in the corner to Spanberg. Here's Josh, gets tied up. Trying to move it, has some help, comes to Service. Oh, Good move. Can't quite get a stick on it. Back to DeRosie. Winds up the shot. I think it hit Service in the butt. And Service gets nailed in front of the net. There's going to be a penalty on Aquinas. Tebow tried to get off the ice that shot. In behind the net. Bounces back to Joy. Joy winds. Fakes the shot. Goes across to Kerwin. Kerwin skates it. Trying to center it in front. It's knocked away. But kept in by Frankie Joy. He's going to wind his shot. Oh, I think that hit a defenseman in front. And Aquinas will dump it down into the Massena zone. Brooke Tebow leaves it for Frank Joy. About 2.5 left to play. Headman pass. Comes to Kerwin. Kerwin to Converse. Converse leaves it for Kerwin. There's going to be an off penalty. Yeah, there's going to be a penalty. Walter Clark has got writer's cramp. Leader of the gods. You can count on it.
He's not too cold out, but still good weather for tea.
That's right. Puck dumped into the corner. Weiskopf goes after it. Lets it go for McLean. He waved at it. Couldn't get a stick on it. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third period. Puck out at the blue line. Bounces. Yeah, out to center ice. Here comes a chance for Rich. Frankie Joy takes him out of the play as he gets the shot off. Joy just came barreling back and broke up that partial breakaway. Massena goes back the other way, 3-on-2. Headman to Weiskopf. Takes it in the zone. Here's Weiskopf. He's knocked off the puck. It bounces free. Back to the blue line. Shot, chest high. Not going to score two off now. We'll be back to even Steven in 2 seconds. Here's Corey Davis' shot. Glove save made by than most teams do against Massena. Off the face-off. Puck sits in the slot. Shot right on by Les Pribble. Pribble trying to dig the puck out in behind, and Blaze can't come up with it. Comes to the blue line. PJ, his shot deflected. Oh, Pribble had the good deflection, but it was just wide. Nice shot by PJ again. PJ Rochford's had a heck of a game here from Massena. Now the puck in front. Pribble can't get the shot off. We're down to a minute to play. Here comes Blaze in front. Backhander. Shot. Save. Rebound. Pribble shot. Another save. Puck hits the side of the net. After it is Corey David. He's going to go back to the blue line. PJ winds up his shot. Save made. Rebound in front. There's going to be a penalty in Aquinas. Back to the blue line. Dion. Stick handles. Can't get the shot off. Has it knocked away, but stays with it. Gets it to Service. Service. Skates by one. Has it knocked away. Puck bounces free. Comes to Dion. Can't keep it in. And back down the ice comes Gurney. And he gets sandwiched. And he's hurt. Out to neutral ice it comes. Here comes Spanberg. He overskated it. Maloney comes across the blue line. Can't come across the blue line. Gurnett is hurting. He just skates off the ice slowly as Service comes in the zone, drops it for Spanberg. Spanberg in front. The shot knocked down. Comes back to Service. He can't get the shot off. It bounces free. 7 seconds and counting. Spanberg comes up with it. Back toward the blue line. And he can't get the shot off as the buzzer sounds. So, Massena or Rome. Again, our final score, Massena 5 at Aquinas 1. Stay tuned for the post-game show.